Hi everyone, this is Clarissa, and so today I'm going to cover a website that I've used uh, in the past to generate some income. Actually, this was one of the very first things that I started doing online to generate some instant cash, and it was pretty cool. Now I no longer use this, but it is still active. I found other things that create more income, and I was willing to put time into those. But this is still very much alive and working, and a lot of you can really thrive and make some money with Fancy Hands. So Fancy Hands is a company that provides um, virtual assistants to just about anyone. Fancy Hands allows you to create a profile and have, based on how many tasks you might need completed, you pay for a monthly subscription to have, different requests and activities or things completed for you. So, say you're planning your daughter's birthday party and you want someone to research, a princess type bouncy house and a face painting person and, someone to bake the cake or the cupcakes and balloons and arrangement or just a party planner. You would come in here and put in the request. They would put what area they're in and give the outline of what they're looking for in what area and location, and you would go ahead and start doing your research. You would claim the task. Tasks pay anywhere between 250 upwards. I've seen tasks go up to $7. And some of them take 15-20 minutes work. Some of them are super simple and take maybe 5 minutes or less. Someone might want you to handle all their scheduling, and based on certain emails, they want you to they're going to meet someone for coffee or someone for lunch, and they want you to book uh, um, an appointment at a restaurant or make a reservation for them. And you would go ahead and look for something that's close to both parties and book a reservation and email both the time, the date, the location, and things like that. It's pretty cool. It's very simple to do. You have to be familiar with Google. You need a Google account because it links to your Google account. And on Fancy Hands on the website, you would actually scroll all the way down and go and click on jobs. You would apply for an assistant position. They're going to give you like a test task to complete. And if you completed it correctly, and then they go ahead and they approve you, and you start your application process. So once you have gone through that and then you're approved, this is then what your dashboard looks like in the back end. So these are unclaimed tasks that no one has claimed. So you see here, the payout for them is $4, $7. I mean, they're pretty decent. They start off at $2.50, I think, each. But as people claim them, and maybe they don't do anything with it, because unfortunately a lot of people claim very quickly a task that they think they can complete, and then they just sit on it. Then it expires because you're timed on how long you have to complete a task. It goes back into the queue, and someone else can claim it. But every time that happens, the payout amount goes up. So sometimes really difficult ones are more time-consuming tasks where you have to sit and do research and things like that. A lot of other Fancy Hands will claim it and then let go of it just to start driving up that price, the payout price for the task, so that whoever does complete it, they get a nice, maybe $8, $9, $10 payout per task. And that's just basically it. That's what it is. So here, for example, let's see what this one says. Please find a company or organization that accepts, and let's see what this task is. That accepts donations of large floor rugs. I have 3 that I like to donate, but don't know how. They would also have to pick up at the house, and they're in San Francisco. This is the area code. So then you would start looking. You would start just looking for, you would start looking for maybe nonprofits or things like that that could use 3 area rugs. Maybe you could even request for the person who submitted this task to maybe send pictures or images of the area rugs so that you can send it over and see if they would accept it. And maybe it could be delivered as a, maybe written off as a tax exemption or something like that. You're going to have to excuse the noise in the background. I have people coming in and out of the house. Like I said, I work from home. So there's always noise and kids playing and things like that. I'm telling them to shush it. But this is what this would entail. And it's a really cool website. And they pay on Dwolla. Dwolla is very much like PayPal. And so, yeah, you complete tasks. They pay you out per task once you've completed it. This one is paying out $4. So this is a pretty cool task to complete. I might actually just do it. I haven't done or completed a task in Fancy Hands in quite some time. But as you can see, the queue is pretty long. And people are constantly adding tasks to be completed. And, this payout, this adds up. I used to make about $100 to $180 or so a week just from Fancy Hands alone, with maybe like 3 hours of time to put into completing these tasks. I would claim more than one task at a time because I had the time to do it. If you don't, say you have a full-time job, do it in the evenings. Get home at night, while you're watching your favorite shows, you complete a couple of tasks and you're making some money. So Fancy Hands is for just about anyone who is good online, who's good at Googling and finding and researching things. And we Google and research stuff all the time. So why not get paid for it, right? So there you go. This is what Fancy Hands is. And I'm going to go ahead and put the link on the website so that you guys can go ahead, lock in, and join Fancy Hands. There's no cost to join Fancy Hands. You're going to have to open a Dwolla account. I'll put the link of Dwolla as well. Like I said, it's very much similar to PayPal. And those are pretty much, the 2 main payout avenues that I've seen that are used for most of the different affiliate programs that I'm going to be linking on here. But I hope this was a good review for you guys. I hope it was clear. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to go ahead and enter a comment and let me know what you think or what you'd like me to cover. All right. Have a great one, guys.